harvest.
Good afternoon, Africa. In Guinea-Bissau, General Hortanta Naman was sworn in as the transitional president of the country, an army statement said, one day after army officers announced they had deposed the country's president. The African Union has condemned the military coup in Guinea-Bissau and called for the immediate release of President Imbalou. In Algiers, a major continental event is unfolding, the African Ministerial Conference on Local Production of Medicines and Other Health Technologies, hosted by Algeria with the participation of more than 15 African nations. Let's go directly to our correspondent on the ground, Iman Oued, for a full chronicle of what is happening right now. Hello Iman, can you share insights about the event?
Hello Amira, hello to all our listeners, and yes, now right from the field, from the CIC, the International Convention Center here at Abdelatif Rahal. The event started earlier this morning with more than 15 African nations present. Prime Minister Sifi Gharieb inaugurated the African Ministerial Conference on Local Production of Medicine and Health Technologies this morning.
Yes.
He delivered the President of the Nation, Abdelmajid Tebboun's message, highlighting Algeria's pharmaceutical progress, including over 230 factories, nearly a third of the Africa's total, and more than 100 new projects underway. The President stressed that Algeria now covers over 80% of its medicine needs and called the upcoming Algerian Declaration, the Algiers Declaration, a continental pact for pharmaceutical sovereignty. Afterward, Minister Wassim Quidri detailed Algeria's regulatory reforms and expanding production capacity, urging stronger African cooperation. Now, Amira, we go to what's happening right at the moment. Currently, the ministerial delegations are holding a closed working session, after which they will head to the Pan Maritime Exhibition Palace, SAFEX, to integrate the pharmaceutical industry exhibition set to conclude tomorrow evening. That's all for now, Amira. Now back to you to the studio.
Thank you, Iman. Now let's listen to the Algerian Prime Minister Sifi Gharieb. He highlighted Algeria's commitment to African solidarity and stressed the continent's urgent need to develop local medicines production.
As Algeria hosts this important event, it reaffirms its unwavering commitment to the principles of African solidarity and regional integration, in harmony with its vision to make Africa a strong continent with its sovereignty, united by its interests and its well-structured development. This aligns with the purpose of this conference, which falls within the framework of the African Union's Agenda 2063 and represents an active contribution to implementing the African strategy for pharmaceutical industry, aimed at ensuring that the continent can meet most of its people's needs for medicines, vaccines, and health technologies.
Nigerian President Bola Tinubu declared a nationwide security emergency and ordered the recruitment of thousands of new army and police personnel to confront escalating armed violence. By a single vote, the European Parliament rejected a draft resolution opposing the EU Commission's recognition of Moroccan labeling for products from occupied Western Sahara. Observers say the result reflects a shift in European lawmakers' stance, seen as a win for the Polisario Front. Somalia's National Intelligence and Security Agency has announced the dismantling of a terrorist cell made up of 11 members who were planning attacks in Mogadishu and the Shabelle region. The A3 group called the UN Security Council to hold the violators of Libya's army embargo accountable. The group said its vote in favor of the resolution reflects a firm commitment to enforcing the embargo and urged the Council to take responsibility for actors undermining Libya's stability. Let's listen to the Algeria's Deputy Permanent Representative to the United Nations, Toufiq Al-Eid Qudri.
The A3 voted in favor of this resolution. The A3 urges the European Union to strengthen, through the Irini Command, its cooperation with the Libyan government. Such collaboration will enable the Libyan authorities to assume full ownership of their sovereign security. The A3 Plus reaffirms its unwavering commitment to Libya's sovereignty, territorial integrity, and national unity. We also renew our support for Libyan-led and Libyan-owned political process, facilitated by the United Nations, which paves the way for a sustainable solution and restores hope to millions of Libyans.
In culture, the 15th edition of the International Festival of Miniatures and Decorative Arts kicked off in Tlemcen, Algeria at the Cultural Palace Abdelkarim Dali with the participation of artists from Algeria and 19 countries. This event celebrates refined visual heritage and offers artists a space for creativity and exchange. More with Yasmin Ben Ashor.
From Tlemcen, a story of delicate colors and lines filled with the heritage begins with the opening of the International Festival of Miniatures and Decorative Arts. The event brings together more than 20 Algerian artists and 22 participants from 19 countries, presenting over 100 artworks that showcase the skill and beauty of this ancient art. This festival highlights the symbolic value of miniature art as a visual heritage that combines precision, spirituality, and creativity. It reflects the artist's ability to transform small details into vibrant worlds of beauty. Held under the slogan, "Let's speak one language," the festival aims to strengthen cultural dialogue between different nations. The program also includes an international competition, specialized forum on Algerian miniatures and decoration, and 6 training workshops designed for students from fine arts institutions.
And to conclude in sport, the Karate World Championship started today in Cairo, welcoming 88 countries and marking its return to Egypt after 37 years. Officials praised the country's excellent infrastructure and organization. That was all for today. Thank you for listening.